Hey guys, in today's video, I'm gonna be making a theory. Also, don't mind slow, I was made for something. Let me just, yeah, sorry. Sorry again. Here's my theory about the ultimate tower was ultimate camera guy, ultimate speaker guy, and ultimate TV guy, okay? Now, before we do anything, like, I start talking about them and stuff, you gotta answer the question first. What are ultimates? Well, ultimates are basically really overpowered, right? Really overpowered units that can spawn in the Titan. Now, I feel like I could probably guess on what they are. Oh, stuff. So, we'll start off with the weakest, Ultimate Speaker Guy. Now, automatically by its appearance, if you look in the game's thumbnail, it looks like he's from the Armada, right? But here's my idea, okay? Yes, he's from the Armada, basically what happened was that he did it really exceptionally in terms of a lot of things before the Armada. So, when the Armada was created and the one got upgraded, basically, because of his exceptional skills in combat, he would later be promoted to, well, the ultimate speaker guy. Almost same appearance, well, kind of the same appearance as Titan Speakman and stuff. So yeah, he wasn't injured or anything, which is gonna be, oh, yeah. Now, Ultimate Camera Guy. By his appearance, right, I feel like what his backstory might have been, and I'm not sure, but he was a pretty good fighter, better than a lot of other cameramans, but no, he was promoted. He was still retained himself, refusing an upgrade. Because he felt he was better with old weapons. So yeah. But later, what happened was that he got heavily injured. Which made, right? And the Camera Alliance realized, hey, this guy's actually better than most of us. So I feel like now that he doesn't have a choice, we could upgrade him. Make him one of our useful allies type stuff, you know? Give me a sec, I'm actually losing. Okay, so he got injured. By what exactly? I don't know. One of my guesses could be like G-Man or someone that kind of was like G-Man. I'm not sure exactly, as I'm just quite bored and I want you guys to have something to enjoy while you're eating or whatever. So yeah. Also, did you guys know that now every unit has the diamond effect? Yeah, serious. Anyways, back to the story. Now we're on to the most powerful of them all, Ultimate TV Guy. Now, he did not start, basically, during the time, when they first got introduced. Instead of being like ranged, just always using a screen, he of course went up close. Like all the others, he had an upbringing, but no, this guy's much different, or some amount of different. Okay? He wanted power, which is why he undermined anyone else, leading to him being disliked. But when Upgraded Titan TV Man came into the base, he saw him and thought, hey, that guy kind of has some potential. So he basically forced the Alliance to go and upgrade him while he was, sleeping. Well, doing whatever that they needed to do to recharge. Now, how they got prices? My best guess is that they're running, like the Alliance, they also run on some type of currency. So what happened was that they were running low on money, so in order to place them, you need to get that amount of money, which your job as a zone commander, basically you go zone from zone, killing things, and every time you kill a toilet, depending on their strength, you'll get more money or less. Well, it just depends on what type of toilet you kill and how much and how many men it would cost to take down that toilet in specific. Yeah. Now, as well, some other additions I feel like would be to some of them is that usually ultimate speaker guy, well, speaker man, ultimate speaker man, sorry, right? He was quite, you know, he was quite excited, like, energized, as so was his Titan. Alright, now, some other things about him is that because of that, he usually went into fights without much thinking. Okay? I mean, even if, now this guy, yes, he would accept warnings. He would see if they're dangerous or not, and he would go on them, depending, you know. Sorry, I'm just a bit, my foot's a bit dry, I guess. Okay, I can't handle this. Give me a sec, I'm gonna cut. Back to the story. So, yeah. Now, the one that was humble in this case was the ultimate cameraman. As, he didn't want to get promoted. He just wanted to kill them the old-fashioned way just because it felt right. It hit different. Like, he felt more proud. But he didn't boast about it. He could only kill some weaker ones, but he could still have the firepower of just like 10 of the upgradeds. Which is why the Alliance actually kind of liked him. And why they didn't just leave him at some moments. I'm gonna turn on low quality so everything might be a bit worse. Now the one who was, really, like, saying, oh, I'm better than you all, was of course Ultimate TV guy. So yeah, that's my guess for the stories of the Ultimates. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed us, and this maybe gets, like, I don't know, 3 likes, I'm gonna do another story on the other thing, okay? Bye.